Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer. Please keep in mind, it is general and it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, it is a bit different. I have changed the overall schedule and layout of my readings. So on this occasion, moving forward, what I'm going to be doing is general readings on a weekly basis, not monthly, and it will be the shadow work readings that are now on a monthly basis, okay, for each sign. So with regards to this week's reading, I'll be pulling a new custom spread, and I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off firstly with getting the overall energy and theme of your reading for the week using the Quantum Oracle. We'll then pull some divine wisdom and guidance using the Work Your Light deck. And then we'll also tap into our own Sacred Feminine for extra advice and support using the Divine Feminine Oracle. Okay, so Cancer, let's get into your reading and see how you'll be kicking off the new year. So just while I shuffle your cards again, just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Alright, so the card you have from the Quantum Oracle is Transformation. So there may be some significant changes taking place in your life at this time, Cancer. Well, I say maybe, I mean without a doubt, there's significant changes taking place in your life. You may be feeling this shift taking place for you energetically. You may have noticed that energies around you are fluctuating, that your mood is changing. You could even notice some physical changes as well, right? Possibly changes to your diet, changes in energy levels, libido, things of that nature, okay? But you are going through a huge transformation process. This process has been going on for you for some time, I mean years, but I feel like this is another significant leg of your journey that you're now going through, okay? So this is like the next stage of that process. So very interesting. All right, let's see what the Work Your Light deck has to say with regards to this. So what advice can we get from the divine at this time that can help Cancer while they go through these huge seismic shifts in their own vibration and frequency as they move into the new timeline? So what advice can we give Cancer at this time to help them with this process? So the card you have, Cancer, is Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so it's really asking you to do things that bring joy, okay, that really helps with this energetic shift, because no doubt some aspects of this has been very difficult and painful. There's been a lot of things surfacing in order to be healed and released so that you're not weighed down as you move into the new, okay? So the best way to free yourself of those heavier energies that you've been contending with recently is to do things that just bring little sparks of joy into your day-to-day, right? Like dancing to your favorite song, singing around the house while you clean, you know, communicating with friends, taking up a hobby that you've always had an interest in, things of that nature, right? Just doing little things each day that really help to bring you into a positive mindset and also energy. So let's go to the Divine Feminine Oracle now. See what else we can give you in terms of advice from the Sacred Feminine. Ooh. Okay, that didn't want to shuffle. All right, so let's see. What advice can we give Cancer this time? What affirmation do they need? Wow. So you have Dakini, the Enlightened Feminine. And it says here, in terms of the affirmation, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Right? Amazing. Trusting your intuition to guide you. And I feel like that's been a big thing for you as well recently, Cancer, that you're really starting to trust in your intuition again. I feel like for some time you felt that perhaps your gut feeling was off, that you were missing the mark. And I think that's just because of all the shadow work you've had to do. I feel like many of you have been going through a mini dark night of the soul, or even an intense one, while you're going through this big seismic shift, okay? And I feel like now it's brought you into an energy where you feel that you are very much tapped in, that you are aware, you have this inner knowing, right? Very much like high priestess energy, right? So some of you are very much going into light work or some form of spiritual work, healing, right? Really using that divine feminine wisdom to guide you and move you towards whatever path you are choosing for yourself at this time. So beautiful. Okay. Really, really strong divine feminine energy in your reading already. So we'll see how it progresses as we go into the tarot. So I feel like you are manifesting a lot of abundance, okay, by really doing a lot of inner healing and healing the divine feminine and masculine attributes of yourself. I feel like you have been in somewhat of a hermit mode as well, you know, while you've done that. So you may have been kind of distant from people, but now you're feeling like you're ready to become more sociable again. Even if you can't physically link up with people, you can still communicate online. And I feel like you're in the space of wanting to extend yourself now because you've had this time to do the inner work. So that's great. And I feel like you're going to see some very, very positive changes as an outcome. But let's go into the tarot aspect now. I just want to tidy that up a little bit. Okay. Because I'm a little bit OCD with that, but yeah, it's just not so easy when you're at a weird angle from the table. But anyway, let's just continue. So the first card you have is the Page of Cups in reverse. So that is water energy, your energy, along with Pisces and Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like, again, this is not something new, okay? You've already gone through this process multiple times, right? Some kind of dark night of soul type energy. I feel like as such, it has transformed a lot of areas of your life, especially when it comes to your interpersonal relationships, okay? I feel like you have matured emotionally. You're now starting to be more conscious of who you come into contact with and who you share your love, time, attention, and energy with. And I feel like you're emotionally more grounded than you were previously, so that's great. When it comes to the next card, you have the Four of Swords. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, you've been, like I said, I feel like you've taken some time out to really focus on your own healing and well-being, really tackling these detrimental thoughts that you may have had in the past, or behaviors that are sabotory. You know, whatever that was really toxic, I feel like you've really addressed that head on, and you've been very honest and open with yourself with regards to the roles you play in sabotaging your own happiness, right? You're understanding where those patterns come from, and you've really done a lot of healing. I feel like that will continue, of course. You know, healing is a lifelong journey, right? But you're doing a hell of a lot of work on yourself, and now it's time to bring some lighter energy into the mix. The next card you have is the Knight of Cups, okay? Water energy again. Now, I feel like with this particular version, you've kind of already put the work in, okay? You've already jumped over certain hurdles. I feel like rather than allowing your mind to dictate how you proceed forward in your chosen path, I feel like you are very much being driven by your own intuition. I wouldn't be surprised when we clarify if the Chariot comes up. That's your card. It's very much the energy I'm feeling here, that you've gone through this deep initiation process. You've learned what you needed to learn. You know, you've come to respect and understand yourself on a whole nother level. So you're giving to yourself just as much as you're willing to give to certain situations, certain connections. So I feel like with this card, this isn't just about you putting your best foot forward and showing up with all the love and abundance, you know, emotionally as you normally do, but I feel like you're showing up more for yourself. So that's great. Next card you have is the Two of Cups. More water. So lots of water energy in your reading so far. Yeah, again, I feel like because of the work you put into yourself, it's transforming a connection that you currently have. You may have recently gone into a new partnership, a new relationship, or you may have really solidified a friendship, okay? This is like a lifelong friendship, very significant, okay? Someone who you would consider part of your soul tribe. If it's not, then it's a very significant divine partnership. And I feel like because of the healing you've done and the healing work you've done on yourself, your person is also doing the same. And as such, it's transforming this connection into something more significant, okay? So that's awesome. The next card you have is the Emperor in reverse. That is Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries. I feel like there is someone here who is not listening to their own higher knowledge, okay? Their own higher wisdom, that inner voice that's trying to guide them towards doing the right thing, okay? I feel like someone here is still requiring healing. I don't feel like this is you, Cancer. I feel like this is someone outside of your immediate circle, okay? So this could be an ex-partner, this could be an ex-employer, right? Someone who I feel like is very much hung up on something with regards to yourself. It could be a past relationship, or it could be, as I said, someone that you walked away from, perhaps an employer that you left behind, who really is, you know, was quite detrimental to your well-being. You know, it could have been very toxic, could have been undermining your work, something like that. This could even be a parent, right? A father figurehead that was very aggressive and narcissistic possibly, or very selfish, or just very hot-headed, quick-tempered, right? That's what I get with this Emperor in reverse. But I feel like you're recognizing that, you know, the best thing you can do is keep healing yourself, to remove yourself from any connections where this energy is present. And the more you focus on healing yourself, the more likely that this person's going to come into the realization that there is nothing else left to do than to work on themselves, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're not feeding the drama, if you're not feeding into the negativity, then they're not getting the supply that they're looking for, okay? So that may even very well trigger them into doing some healing work of their own. And then finally, the last card you have here is the Lovers in reverse, Gemini. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini or have it in your chart. But I feel like you have found your person, okay? If you are in a relationship, or you are just embarking on a new relationship, this signifies that this person is the one you've been looking for, in my opinion, okay? This is what I'm feeling like. This is exactly what you've been seeking. And where perhaps things have been stagnant in the beginning, or was not really coming together, that's now changing, right? This person is gaining the courage to really show up with love and attention and affection for you, Cancer. I feel like it wasn't an easy process for them either, because as I said, they've also been doing their own inner work. So the more that you are, you know, the more that they can see you working on yourself, and the more open and loving you are in the connection, the more confident they feel about extending that same love and kindness towards you. So that is beautiful. Okay, let's go into the clarifications quickly. But so far it's quite a clear reading. All of them have been pretty clear, which is nice. And yeah, I feel like for you, Cancer, love is definitely in the air. So let's see what else we can uncover here. So far, so good. Okay, so... cards just went flying there. Alright. Wow. Okay, yeah. Cancer, this is... Yeah, for those of you who have recently got into a new relationship or have reconciled with someone from the past, you are heading towards a serious commitment. Like, I can see that. But ultimately, it depends on what you're seeking from the connection as well. So don't be surprised if that conversation comes up in the near future or possibly further down the line. But I can see the potential here for that, okay? So, oh, where's my, oh, I forgot my pen. Okay. So clarifying the Page of Cups in reverse here. You have the Three of Wands in reverse. So fire energy, the Page of Wands, that's fire. I believe this is specifically associated with Aries. And you also have the Emperor, which is, again, strong Aries energy. So some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries or were dealing with an Aries in the past. I feel like, yeah, you've learned a lot from a previous situation, okay? Someone that was very much in the Emperor energy, someone perhaps who was very well off or very entrepreneurial, business-like, someone who has means, okay, and knows how to just really navigate their life, really, in a way that makes sense to them. They are someone who is a self-initiator, right? Very much a leadership type of energy. Now, this person, I feel like, is trying to communicate something towards you, right? Because they know that they've been leaving you hanging for some time. Perhaps there wasn't some kind of closure in a situation from the past, right? Because I do get this energy of a past person wanting to create some kind of closure in a situation. Perhaps they're feeling, you know, the distance between yourselves and them. But I feel like either they want to communicate that they are seeking a new opportunity with you, or they want to, and you're wanting to reject that, or this person wants to let you know that their heart is no longer in the situation. It will depend on your individual circumstances, okay? But one of you wants this, I feel, whereas the other doesn't, because, you know, you've embarked in a new connection or you've reconciled with someone else, I feel. Now, clarifying the Four of Swords here, you have the Four of Wands, okay? So 2 fours already. So the numbers, actually I can see 3 fours, okay? Because next to it I can see the Four of Cups. So we have 444 and 444. That could be very significant to you at this time. This is all about foundation, stability, okay? Grounding your energy. So that's the thing. I feel like that's what this transformation is. Stability is being brought into your life once again, or perhaps on a level that you've never experienced before. However, with this comes a decision, okay? You can choose to keep healing yourself, keep working on yourself and on this connection. If you do, that is going to bring you towards serious levels of commitment, i.e. marriage, family, all of that sort of thing, right? I feel like you've already I feel like you're coming into this decision of, I want to settle down, I just need it to be the right time. So for now, rather than getting too serious, I'm going to just enjoy the blessing that is this connection, whether it's and it doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be just you going into some kind of partnership, maybe, sharing a home, embarking on a creative project with someone you've become very close friends with, someone you consider like soul family, best friend type energy, right? This is a very significant pairing. So I feel like while you still have a decision to make as to how you want to approach this, I feel like you're kind of going with the flow a little bit while still maintaining a vision for the future. So perfect balance there, Cancer. Next card you have, clarifying the Knight of Cups. You have the Four of Cups, as I mentioned, and the Three of Pentacles. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like in the past you weren't recognizing the blessing that was on its way to you, right? You didn't see that this partnership, whatever it is, that was coming towards you. You didn't recognize it for what it was, I feel, right? You wasn't sure about it. There was something about it that you were unsure of. Maybe because, like I said, there was some challenges in the beginning, or maybe you wasn't sure if this person would be as committed as you are, or maybe you were concerned that you were making the wrong choice, right? That maybe perhaps you're choosing, love at the wrong time because you are healing. I think intuitively you knew this was the person for you, right? If it is a love connection, but if this ex came in at the same time, that could have caused some confusion. If that's not the case, then I feel like, yeah, it was just a case about divine timing. You felt like perhaps the timing was off because you had a lot of healing to do, but I feel like you listened to your heart and your intuition, and you overcame this initial reluctance to accept love. Clarifying the Two of Cups, you have the Six of Wands in reverse, Fire, and the Fool card in reverse. Oh my gosh, I swear Aries energy is just taking over the reading. I mean, there's something really beautiful blossoming here, but there's an Aries energy here that's trying to sabotage this connection. That's what I'm getting, right? They're showing up so heavily in your reading, more than this person that you're actually coming into union with. I'm not seeing them at all at the moment. We might when we get to the rest of the clarification cards, but right now, what I'm not liking is that this person, whoever this Aries energy is, they don't have to be an Aries sun, moon, or rising, but they might have some very heavy fire placements in their chart. But I feel like whoever this person is, you know, they're really not okay with how things are. So I feel like the chances are this person is going to extend themselves in some way. They might not directly say, I'm in love with you, I want to get back together, but they may say, you know, that they want to keep in touch, or that they want to see you, meet up, go for coffee, whatever. And I feel like you're going to reject it. You don't want to take another shot with this person because you have something significant already. You've already come into some kind of union, right? This is already present. This is two people who have come together, right? If you look at the traditional card in the Waite deck, these are two people that are already meeting cups. So you've already met someone, in my opinion. But there is someone that is trying to intervene. They may not know that you are with someone yet, but I feel like when they find out that you are rejecting their offer, or rejecting their advances and not wanting to go another round with this person because you're not interested and because you're also already embarking in a new connection, I feel like this person is going to react pretty badly to it, to be honest. Especially with that Emperor energy in reverse being right next to it, I feel like they're going to pretty much lose their shit. So just be aware of that. Could be some serious jealousy coming your way. Because clarifying the Emperor as well, we have the Nine of Cups, like Emperor in reverse, may I add, because we had him in the upright here. Now we have him in the reverse once he gets this information. And clarifying that, we have the Nine of Cups, water energy, and the Hermit in reverse. So Virgo, yeah. You were in Hermit energy. Like I said in the beginning of your reading, I really felt that you've been in Hermit energy for some time. Hermit mode, really doing the inner work, trying to get to the bottom of what's been holding you back, what's stopping you from breaking out of these karmic cycles with the same kind of energy, and really getting to the bottom of the issue from way back when. You've been doing that. However, this person is actively avoiding that. Why? Because that means taking a certain amount of responsibility, right? And they don't want to do that. They just want to win at all costs, right? That's what I'm getting. I just want what I want, and that's it. No questions asked. You know, very selfish and self-serving energy. And unfortunately, the shadow side of Aries can be like that. They can be very aggressive in their pursuit of what they want, regardless of how it makes anyone else feel. So I feel like this person, if they are an Aries, they're very much in the shadow aspect of that energy. So that's unfortunate. However, you know how to protect yourself, I feel. Your intuition is very much on point. So if you feel like this person is being too intrusive, trying to find out information about you that you don't want to share, or if they're trying to worm their way back into your life and you feel it's very intrusive, keep your guard up, right? Not just physically, but also spiritually, you know. Psychic protection is necessary, I feel, because this person is trying to penetrate your energy field. So just be aware of that, Cancer. And then finally, clarifying the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, you have the King of Pentacles, so that's specifically Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. And you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so more Earth energy. Yeah, you feel like you found the connection for you. You feel like you found your person. They might not even be a Taurus, right? Or a Gemini or an Aries, right? If this is the new person. I feel like the old person is very much associated with that fiery Aries energy. But even if your new person or the person you're currently connecting with isn't a Taurus, I feel like they very much embody this energy of the King of Pentacles. Someone who could be well off financially, but not necessarily. Someone who always lands on their feet, always able to make plans, is very loyal, right? Very, very loyal, very honest, hardworking, dedicated, committed, right? Not like this Page of Wands energy, which can be, you know, a bit of a smooth talker, but not necessarily delivering anything substantial, right? This is the opposite of that. And I feel like this person that you're coming into union with, whether it is, you know, someone you're going into partnership with in a work sense or a relationship sense, or even as a friendship, I feel like this person wants to address any issues in the connection where there was imbalance, okay? And I feel like they also want to show you that they are just as, they're just as, not just committed, but they're just as, what's the word I'm looking for? They're just as dedicated to the cause as you are, right? If it is a work situation, if it's a relationship, I feel like they want to show you that they are in it for the long run as well. And they want to address where things may have become imbalanced in the past. So very interesting start to the new year for you, Cancer. I feel like your love life is very much in the spotlight at the moment for you. And that's because, yeah, you have something very significant coming in that is life-changing, transformative, right? This is going to last significant amount of time, right? A significant amount of time. This can go the distance. However, you do have to be aware that there is someone who is jealous of what you share with this new person or with this person you've reconciled with, possibly another ex, or, you know, someone who never got their shot at being with you. So they may spit some fire, okay, when they realize that you are actually not available, if this is a relationship, or if this is an ex-employer that's found out that you're gone off into a partnership and working for yourself, or you've accepted another project or another job offer. There may be some venom from them, okay, so just be aware of that. But I see you can handle it, Cancer. You're very much in your divine feminine attribute at this time, and it's serving you very well. So awesome. Sending you guys lots of love. Thank you so much for checking out this reading. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments as well. So sending you guys lots of love, support, and protection at this time. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.